All right, guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be going over absorption and how I spot absorption, all right, and what I use to spot it, like indicator wise and whatnot. Now, just to go over real quick what absorption actually is. Absorption is when aggressive market orders hit a price level and price fails to move, all right, because there's passive orders quietly soaking up all their orders, aka absorbent, right? On a footprint chart, you can see it as a large volume cluster in one price with little to no price progression, often with delta flipping against the direction of the aggression. So let's say there's an aggressive move up, but the delta is negative, that's a sign of absorption. Vice versa, if there's a strong move down, but the delta is positive, that's a sign of absorption. Okay, so it's basically a reversal indicator. So now let's get into the charts. Okay, so what I have on my chart right now is an indicator called deep trades, right? This is it. Now what it does is shows me where these orders are in the market. Let's see, currently I have mine set to medium intensity. So it shows me a little bit of everything. Now, this is Friday market, right before the market closed. So obviously there was a lot of orders coming in here. That's why it looks so messy. Now, just a quick breakdown. The empty circles is a large buyer, right? If it's filled, the empty white circles, large buyer. The blue/purple ones are sellers. If it's filled in, that means most of those orders are from one person, kind of like how it is right here. And this one isn't filled in, so this is multiple orders. All right. Now, with that being said, with the definition of absorption that I just gave you guys, you can see it right here, right? And like this, the reason I like this indicator a lot too is because it shows exactly where on the candle it happens. So in this scenario, the buyers, they got absorbed right here at the wick of this candle. So obviously, price was pushing up, buyers stepped in, but there was more sellers here and they pushed price down, right? And we can just take a quick look at the footprints and see how we had the massive orders coming here on the buy side. See all those orders, but obviously the sellers was way stronger. They just absorb all that and push price down. Same thing happened again here. Buyers tried taking over, but sellers soaked it all up and they pushed price down. Eventually, price kind of came back up. They fought a little bit, but sellers overall won that battle. And now let's look at some more examples of absorption. Same thing here again at the top. Look at this whole level right here, this whole price level, the 75, like 30, mid 30s. On the left right here, we have a nice buyer at the top of the wick, get absorbed. And right before that too, zoom in a little bit, we had some big sell orders come in. As you can see, buyers, they were definitely trying to push price up. We had some sellers get absorbed down here. Same thing on the opposite side. Price pushed down, seller stepped in, but price did not keep going lower. They got absorbed by these buyers. They tried again right here, kept getting absorbed. They got cooked. And until here, seller stepped in. This one seller, he was the one kind of pushed the shift, as you can see. Some more buyers stepped in right here. They got absorbed. Price dumped. And that was your starting to go short. You would look on the footprints and look for more indication to go short or whatever other tools you or confluences you'd like to use. And this right here, clear sell indication. No buyers stepped in right here. Just straight sellers. This is a good sign to short. And you could have caught a little move off of this. Let's see how many points that is. So you sold off of that. 18 points, almost 20-point move. That's nice right there. Remember, this is for scalping. I'm a scalper. I'm only looking for 5 to 10 points average. That's like my perfect trade. So 18-point move And we're not even calculating from the very, very top where the absorption happened. There we go. From the top, it's 23. So 23-point move. Nice. All right, let's keep looking at some more examples. Well, same thing out here also. You know, sellers get absorbed in the bottom of the wick. Price reverses. Buyers get absorbed right here. Price reverses. Excuse me. I don't want to make this video too long, but I want you guys to get the general idea. So that way, when you see this on my screen, like on the streams, and when I'm talking about it, you can understand what. Now we could turn up the intensity a little bit, so it shows us like less trades. It's not so convoluted. All right, see, so now it's showing us a little bit less. You can also go manually and do the filter amount to your specific amount of contracts. So it's really up to you. Right here, we got a buyer get absorbed right when London opened. Is that a coincidence? I think not. London opens up, big buyer step in, he gets absorbed, price dumps. Same thing here in the opposite end. Sellers got absorbed right here. Price full up. Doesn't get easier than that, guys. Same thing right here. Buyer get absorbed at the top, price dumps. Remember, pay attention to where it pops up. If it's on the wick, you know what to do. Seller get absorbed right down here. Look at that. Price reverses. Another reversal. Not as a big of a reaction, but this would be a better one. How many points is this? 11-point move. Not bad. Look at that. Same thing on the sell side. On the wick, seller get absorbed on the wick. That's our sign to go long. You can either enter like right here, put your stop loss below the low, or wait for the pullback and then get it on there. See a little bit of absorption for the buyers as well. But this is where your knowledge of market structure will come in, like higher high, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows. You see price making lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Lower high. Failed to make a lower low right here. You see buyers getting absorbed. That could be a sign that price is going to start pumping. And then you just go long instead of trying to go short because you're following the market structure. Now, obviously, price made a higher high. Buyers get absorbed at the higher high. Price come back down. Price makes a higher low. Price shoots up. Hopefully I said that right. I think I'm confusing myself. Same thing again here, guys. Look, see? Absorption. 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 That's not absorption. But yeah, absorption. Here again. So that's what I like to wait for before I take my trade. I want to see buyers or sellers get absorbed, and then I take it to the next level, meaning like my price levels, specifically gamma levels. I want to look at a gamma level and see what happens when price gets there. Are they going to get absorbed? What's going to happen? All right. Speaking of, I can probably import some of the levels from Friday and see. I'm going to import all the levels. So it might be a lot. Okay. So now let's see what happens at these levels. Look at this. The 1 day minimum. We have sellers getting absorbed. That's our sign to go long. Same thing again here. Sellers get absorbed, we go long. Sellers get absorbed, we go long. Some more absorption. More absorption. But you gotta get the gist of it. I don't want this video to drag on for too long because I have some more stuff I want to show you. So another version of the indicator is this one right here. Same thing. It just uses the data differently. And it's not as like, doesn't show you too much on your screen. If you feel like this one is overstimulating you or whatever, like you feel like there's too much going on, excuse me, then you can use this one right here, which isn't as intense. You can also you know, tweak your settings as well, automatic, strong, you know, and it's the same thing. Big seller stepping right here, push price down. Right here is where sellers sort of kind of got absorbed a little bit. You got some buyers getting absorbed right here. Clean absorption right here. Clean absorption right here. Sellers getting absorbed right here. Sellers getting absorbed right here. Some buyers getting absorbed right here. Buyers getting absorbed right here. Same thing, guys. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's just repetition. Buyers getting absorbed right here. I think I said that one already. Some buyers getting absorbed right here. Price goes down. Same thing again. It's literally, it happens over and over and over. You train your eyes to notice it and just take the trade with it. You know, like right here, I will see buyers get absorbed right here. What time is this? 2 p.m. A quick PM session short. You look for some confirmation on the footprints, or if that's enough for you, that's enough for you. You get in right there. Stop above the high. $25. There's no fucking way. Oh, I think this is set to MES, huh? Okay. That's I was like, that's not making any sense. So about $300 risk. No, actually not even. Above that wick. Yeah, about 200 bucks. Let's say you aim for this low right here for your first target. So you're making $470. Light work. And that's not even saying if you trailed. You know, if you just put your stops at break even once it took this low, you just kind of trailed it. Nice move right here. In total, you're looking at almost $1,700 for that whole move. It's not bad. Not bad. So that's another level of absorption. Look at it again. Boom, buyers getting absorbed at the top, price dumps. I should have bought at the bottom right there. Sellers getting absorbed right down here, price reverses. All right, and then this is just them combined together. You can combine them however you'd like. It's really up to you. This looks a little messy because of the time of day, but it'll look something like that. But yeah, guys, hopefully this video helped you a little bit more to understand how absorption works, and you can kind of see it on the charts more, and you realize it's really not that hard to see. It's kind of you know, simple. Like once you get the hang of it. And yeah, guys, this video is how long? Damn, 20 minutes. Okay, I'm definitely gonna chop this up a little bit and remove some of my ramblings, because I was just showing the same thing over and over and over, like literally over and over. Zoom out, find some more. Look at that. Buyers getting absorbed at the top. Price dumps. Price comes back up again. They get absorbed again. They tried one more time. Price dumped. They finally got price to push up here. The price fell again. Sellers took over. Buyers get absorbed here. Sellers get absorbed here. Price is just buyers and sellers fighting, bro. They're just fighting each other all day. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something. And if you have any questions, just DM me, drop it in the chat. You know what to do. Book a one-on-one with me. Pick my brain some more. And yeah, guys, have a good one.